Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gotta Be Handmade. My name is Linda, and I'm the YouTube personality behind the Gotta Be Handmade channel. I bring attention to handmade artists by increasing their exposure through my social media platforms. And today we have Deborah with us. Meet Deborah, the Contessa of Custom Cuff Cozies. Hi, Deborah.
Hi,
Thank you
Linda.
for joining me.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
I'm so excited to introduce you to everybody. Tell everybody how you make your custom cozies. Tell them what they're made from.
They are made from used, primarily men's dress shirts, which I procure mostly from the Goodwill outlet. I go where all the rejected Goodwill goods go, and I buy them by the pound. And then I remove the cuffs, I open them up, I insulate them, and then I close them up and size them to the fairly traditional size cup that you can find at Starbucks or Carib Coffee.
I think they are fabulous. You are so talented and creative. Deborah uses the cuffs of men's shirts to create her cozies, coffee cup cozies. They are fabulous. And Deborah, I notice you have custom buttons.
I do.
On your cozies.
I do. Yeah, I just ran across them on accident, and I just love them. It's a great way to have my name on them and still add to the look and actually make them look like, something that when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's hers. That's something that's hers. I'll always have that wood button on there with my name on it.
And you put some sort of padding in the cozies so our coffee cups won't be hot to our fingers?
Yeah, I do insulate them. So I open the coffee cozy up completely when I work with one.
Yeah.
I do. So this is the part that would have been attached to the arm up here.
Okay.
And then, so I usually just rip them off. And then like when I'm driving around with my husband or watching TV, I open them all up and then I iron them down and insulate them with the same thing that you would put in a quilt. Okay. So you can still microwave it. I don't use like a metallic insert. And then I sew them back down and usually add some type of decorative stitching.
Yeah.
And then I put the button on.
Oh, they are fabulous. They would make perfect gifts for a wedding. You have to give gifts when you get married now.
Yeah.
Back in the ancient centuries, when I got married, you didn't give your guests gifts. The guests gave you gifts. But now you give your guests gifts for attending your wedding. And those would be perfect. Everybody drinks coffee or something very warm and can use them.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, how did you come up with that idea?
I actually was, I've been sewing my whole life. I started at about 13 and I was working at just a different job, and I do part-time jobs here and there because I'm home with my 3 teens. And someone had said, I really want these coffee cozies for a friend, and I'm looking on Etsy and I can't find anything I like. And about 6 months later, I was just taking a shower, thinking about, I really have always liked upcycling. And all of a sudden I was like, oh, this would make a great idea. Just take the cuffs off and put them on the cozy and it'd be super cute. And so that's basically how it started.
My goodness. That is so creative. Now, did you bring some more to show us?
Yeah, I have one on each size. So we have a large cup and they still fit just fine.
Okay.
And then it's a little bit hard to see, but my decorative stitching, I like to make it blend in, but it's still there.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites. This shirt has been used in many projects in my room.
Okay.
Because I love that orange. And then again, the one that we talked about earlier.
And you said that we can put them on the cups to warm our coffee. We can put them in the microwave.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you can microwave them or you can take them off. You know, it's fine too.
Okay. Now tell us where we can get them from.
Right now I'm carrying them in my Etsy shop.
Okay. What's your Etsy shop's link?
It's Subtle Grace.
Okay.
So just Etsy. And then if you go to Etsy and Google Subtle Grace, SUBTLE Grace, you'll find the shop.
Okay. I just love them. Now, also in your shop, you have other things in there.
I do, because I really am a stickler about waste. I don't want to ever waste the fabric, and if I buy a shirt and the only thing I make is a cozy out of it, that's a lot of waste.
Yes.
So I do use the shirts to make things like the purses behind me. I also make...
Deborah, let us see one of your purses.
Oh, excuse me. So these are very cute. This was made out of all recycled fabric from another shirt.
Oh my goodness.
And so they have a little pocket here, and then they have a pocket on the inside.
Oh,
and then now this one was made before I changed my process, but now I put a zipper pocket on the back also. So I most of my close friends and my mom all carry one, and a lot of people like to pick out their own fabric. They'll come over and go through my stash and pick out fabric or get fabric from somewhere and then have me make one. Some people go to Spoonflower and pick out fabric from there because they can get something really custom. And these actually come in 3 sizes, so they're really fun.
You love using shirts.
I do. You know, I don't want to waste anything. I also make these little chicken pincushions out of the tiny pieces. So when you get down to the really little pieces of fabric that's left, I really do go down to the smallest piece of fabric. I don't like to throw anything away.
Yes. Oh, that is wonderful.
I know, they're really fun. And some people, these I haven't put on my Etsy shop yet because they're a little heavy to ship. Yeah. But I sell them in a craft place, and some people just buy them as like door weights or paper weights too. So yeah, they're kind of fun little guys, and they're pretty easy to put together.
You are so talented. Now,
thank you.
What is the price of the small and large tea cozies, coffee cup cozies?
Well, all the coffee cozies are the same price because they all fit the same. I make them all the same size. They just fit all the cups. And I don't know what the price is off the top of my head. Isn't that awful?
No, it's not. I understand. Now, in your shop, you have one that's $7 plus shipping. I don't know if that's the large or if it is the small.
Well, they're all the same. So, because they all fit, the cup is actually the same size around. So they're all the same size.
Oh, okay. So they're $7 plus shipping.
Yep, and I think all my shipping is free shipping. It should be.
Okay. Oh, free shipping?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, Deborah. Now tell us one more time, where can we get them from? And your bags and all of your other wonderful products. Spell out the name of your Etsy shop.
So they are all on my Etsy shop, which is, if you go to Etsy and it says search for items or shops, just type in Subtle Grace. It's one word, and it's SUBTLE Grace, GRACE. And I will pop up with my items, and you know, it's always changing because sometimes I come up with a new idea and on how to use these scraps, and I will pop something else in there, and you never know what you're going to find.
You're so talented.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I have one last question.
Sure.
If we get coffee on the cozies and we have to clean them, How do we clean
You
them?
just throw them in the wash with your regular clothes.
Okay, can we dry them?
Yep. Yep. You can wash them and dry them just like your regular clothes. They wash up really well. So,
Oh, they're easy to care for.
yeah. I mean, you can spot clean them if it's a little tiny thing, but I just throw mine right in the wash and pull them right back out when they're done.
Oh, Deborah, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
Just love them. I think they are fabulous, and I think they make wonderful gifts. I hope you will come back and join me again.
Well, I would
And
love to.
yes, we're going to talk about your bags and go into more detail
Yes.
about your bags.
That would be wonderful.
Thank you so much, Deborah.
Thank you,
And I
Lisa.
wish you the very best for your business and many, many, many more sales on your wonderful creative ideas.
Okay, thank you so much.
Everybody, I hope you will visit Deborah's shop, her Etsy shop, and I hope you'll look at all of the fabulous things that she has posted there. And I hope you will make purchases from Deborah's shop because you know, for the best, it's just gotta be handmade. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Linda.